Right, all right. Okay. All right, all right. LDMMAC. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. And guys, boy, I got a future legend in the sport of mixed martial arts here on the screen right now. I got Miss Juliana Jutai Lima here on the screen. Juliana, how you doing this Friday evening? It's Friday.
It's Friday, but I already trained 2 times in the morning and I have another train this night. So, yeah, tomorrow is going to be better for me. It's my rest day.
Okay. Okay, so you finally get a rest day.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Juliana, if you don't understand, this is actually a live stream. It's live, so people
Okay,
are gonna see this live. And then hold
nice.
on. And so if you see me constantly looking, I'm looking at the messages that people are leaving you, and then so we're gonna interview, and then I'm gonna allow some people time to ask you questions, toward the end. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's get it cooking, Juliana. I might know this, but I gotta ask you, how did you get the nickname Junta?
Yeah, it's very interesting because I started to fight Muay Thai on my city, Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And I supposed to fight with a girl. Her name was Lilis Lima, so the same name as mine, Lima. So then my friend, he didn't tell me, but he put my name because the owner of the event said, we can have Lilis Lima and Juliana Lima because it's the same name. So you have to find another nickname for her. And then my friend Mauricio Facção, he's an MMA fighter also. He said, so put Juliana, Juliana Muay Thai, Jutai, because I was fighting Muay Thai. And then since 2006, I have this nickname.
Okay, since 2006. So now everybody, listen, y'all. The big secret is out. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you ever see her, you gotta call her Utah. When I saw that, I'm like, man, Utah. Look, man, she must be some kind of like, she must be some kind of master, some kind of Muay Thai master. That's what I thought. And so, of course, I started looking up, any fights that I can see of you doing Muay Thai, and yeah, pretty impressive. You're very impressive. Extre-
Jutai who likes to take down.
okay, Utah who likes to take down. Okay. Hey, so and I gotta ask you, okay? They just kind of, I'm gonna go off on a sidebar. So, how do you, when you're in there fighting, how do you initiate a takedown? Like, what has to happen before you can just go in and put somebody on the canvas?
Yeah, I always use my Muay Thai to take down. So depends. The takedown you have to have a great timing, right? But sometimes I wait my opponent come and then I enjoy that timing to take her down. And sometimes I use my strike to get the takedown and use the cage work. So yeah, that's how I use. And I like a lot to use my the ground and pound. So almost my fights I use the Muay Thai to take down and the takedown to use the ground and pound.
Now that's very interesting that you say that you're using your strikes to actually initiate a takedown using Muay Thai to initiate a takedown. So why is that actually important to like to utilize the strikes in the Muay Thai?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the style when I start to train MMA with my friends in Brazil. We always had that kind of style, like not just keep the fight stand up or not just keep the fight on the ground. We always work a lot the MMA, So we always like to work a lot everything because it's an MMA fight. So we have to like you have to use everything you have to make a fight more excited. So and also depends the opponent you're gonna fight, right?
Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe you're gonna fight with somebody has a very good strike, but is not so good on the ground. So why not? I'm gonna put her down, right? Or
Right.
maybe I'm gonna fight against a opponent who is very good on the ground. So why I'm not gonna work my defense of takedown and use more my strike? So I think MMA is more like you have to think a lot, like it's more strategy.
Okay, lots and lots of strategy, lots and lots of strategy. I peeped one of your first fights, one of the first fights you ever had, and it was against some fighter named Erica. I always forget her last name, but
Eric Almeida.
yeah, yeah. You know
Yeah.
what? I saw you use a lot of octagon, like a lot of octagon IQ in there with her, and you were actually able to win that fight, and you actually won that fight pretty convincingly. But I saw you using some of the tactics that you just talked about, like such as the striking to get in range so you can initiate your takedowns and actually have ground control and then start your ground and pound. I mean, like was that like that first fight that you got in and you actually won that or one of those first fights? I mean, what what kind of game plan did you guys have going in to that fight, or is
Yeah.
your game plan the same every single fight?
No, 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 no. Actually, people was thinking I was crazy to do that kind of game with her because she was already a black belt of jiu-jitsu. She was a jiu-jitsu black belt. And
Damn.
everybody was like, and she was like, she never lost until that fight. And she finished all her fights also. So everybody was like, "Hey, Juliana, it's better you don't take her down because her jiu-jitsu is very dangerous." And but sometimes I always have a strategy, but I have the feeling also, I let the fight flow, and sometimes I feel like, oh, maybe it's now is good for takedown. And she tried to submit many times. If you watch the fight, she tried to submit me many times, but my defense was very good that fight, and was a good fight for me. It was very good. Was very good.
Yeah, she couldn't do a whole lot with you. I mean, I was impressed with that fight because we actually saw you on the ground and we saw your ground skills in full display in that fight. I mean, it was a good fight. And I actually saw a lot of things in that fight. I'm like, wow. So she really is that good. And this is when you were like, to me, this was years back. And I'm like, man, so Juliana Lima's gonna be like, she's gonna be a force to reckon with, man, in the next few years coming up. And now here you are, you've had a UFC stint, and now you're back in Invicta with what a 6 fight deal, correct?
Yes, yes, correct.
Now how did
And
that?
and I'm gonna fight a tournament. This is a challenge for me, and I love challenges because I never fought a tournament in my life. And it's gonna be very interesting because it's gonna be like three fights in a night, right?
Yeah. S-
And it's gonna be like 5 rounds in a night because the first fight is gonna be 1 round, 5 minutes. Then winning, we're gonna have like 20, 30 minutes to rest. And then the second fight, 1 round, 5 minutes. That's very challenging because you have 5 minutes to win,
Yeah.
And then the final 3 rounds, 5 minutes. So and then like the opponents, they are very tough. It's gonna be very nice. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm excited because I'm actually gonna cover that. I'm covering that tournament, and
Oh, nice.
I'm extremely excited because it's you actually get to go and you're here. You're in Invicta. This is purely a women's fighting organization, and now you get to terrorize the Invicta girls. Now they get to see why they call you Jutai. Now that's why. So I want to ask you. Okay, I want to name your opponents, and then when I name your opponents, that the people you could possibly be fighting, right? Um,
Yes.
Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? And I'm gonna just name them. Okay, Kaylin Curran.
You want me to talk about her?
Yeah, or just the first thing that comes to your mind as far as her technique, her skill set.
She's tough. She fought with tough opponents at UFC, and I'm excited to fight against her.
Okay, okay. You know what? I don't think she mind fighting you either. I don't think she mind. Okay, you doing good. Okay, Brianna Van Buren.
Yeah, I have to study more the girls. I don't know too much about her,
Okay,
so I don't know what to say. But next one.
okay. I already know you know who Juliana Lima is. I know you know that woman, but Sharon Jacobson.
Yeah, she's striker, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I watch her fight. She's tough. Everybody in the tournament stuff, and I'm excited to fight with anyone, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm actually like personally I wanna see Danielle Taylor, right?
Danielle Taylor. That's dynamite.
Danielle
Dynamite.
Taylor is gonna be a great fight also, and Mizuki, I think is the only grappler on the
Yeah.
tournament, right?
Mizuki
Is the
Eno.
only grappler.
Okay.
Mizuki, yes.
All right. What about Suna Davis' daughter?
Yeah, she has a good stand up, and she has, yeah, she like everybody stuff. But
How?
actually, I had time to watch everybody fights, you know, with detail, and see the strategy I gonna do with each one. So like now for me, I know some girls. I watch the fights of some girls, but not actually. I'm waiting Invicta. Let us know who we gonna fight first. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So Invicta, if you're listening, you probably I know y'all listening. Who is she gonna fight? Come on now, don't keep this lady waiting. Who is she gonna fight, Invicta? So
Yeah, everybody wanna know the first fight, and then we can see which strategy we gonna use. You know.
yeah, and that's the thing. There's not a lot of information out about this tournament. It's just the only thing we know is who you could be fighting, but we
Yeah.
don't know who you fighting.
Who?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
But now I'm already start my camping, so now I'm training for everybody. Like I do one round with Mizuki style, another round with Danielle Taylor style, another round with Caitlin Curry style. So now we have to train like guessing something, you know. But yeah, I'm excited to know who is gonna be everybody opponent.
okay. Who is gonna be everybody opponent? Man, I can't wait. And this tournament's not until May, so it's right around the corner because it's
Yeah,
already March right now. I
yeah,
mean, man, this is like history right here. Women's MMA
yes,
history. This has never been done before by any
yeah,
organization whatsoever. Man,
yes.
so how do you feel to be a part of history?
I'm feeling great. I want to say thank to Roger, my manager. Ah, he's amazing. So if it wasn't him, maybe this is not gonna happen with me. So if Roger is watching me, thank you, Roger, so much. And I'm very excited. And let's see what Invicta, when Invicta gonna let us know who we're gonna fight. And it's gonna be historic. Like let's see what's gonna happen. I'm sure everybody gonna watch, and I'm very excited. And thanks, channel also, right?
Yes. God
Great
bless.
idea.
Yeah, it is a great idea. Now, Juliana, how did you link up with Roger Allen? Because Roger Allen is like that's the goat of managers in MMA. That's the goat.
Yeah, I know Roger like maybe 3 years since I got here, living in Houston.
Mhm.
He is Valentina Shevchenko manager. So Valentina used to train with us at Gracie Barra, and he
Mhm.
always was there. And after when I left UFC, and I was like, maybe I think my angel is Roger. I'm gonna call him. Maybe he can help me. And because has a time in 2018, I want to retire. Like I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore. But you know how the fighters are, right? When you have the fire inside, you can say you're gonna retire, but you always want to fight again. So then I decided look for Roger, and I say, look, Roger, I want to fight. You want to be my manager? And he said, oh, sure, sure, of course. Let's do it.
That's
And
Roger.
then look what he did for me.
I'm telling you, that man works magic. Okay, I call
Yeah,
him the goat of managers. That's just how it is. I've been knowing Roger now probably for about maybe 18 months to 2 years now, and he was one of the first people because I actually do a lot of coverage of Valentina and Antonina, and he was there on my he was on my YouTube channel, and I didn't even know it was Roger, but he was just leaving comments, and he actually, let me interview him. So Rogers is an amazing person.
Yeah,
Amazing,
he is. He is.
amazing, boy, boy,
I'm
boy.
very grateful to have him and helping me with this journey. So thanks, Roger.
God bless Roger Allen. God dog. So okay, so you're going into this tournament. Now let me ask you, okay? I was there physically at your last I was at your last fight in the UFC. I was there. And I saw you fight and I saw you fight as hard as you could. What did you learn? What did you learn in your last loss when you fought against Randa Marcos? Like what did you take away from that?
Yeah, actually, um, I was talking with Roger when we met and when we decided to sign a contract. And he told me one thing. He's right. I wasn't there in that fight.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna open my heart here, okay? I don't know if it's right. I tell you this, but I passed like my UFC career. My fight. I had like four fights. They changed my opponent on the last minute. So that's make me feel very bad because every time, like 1 month, 3 weeks, and I had one fight. I supposed to fight against Tatiana Suarez, and they changed. I fought against JJ Aldrich. One week before.
But you won that fight, man.
Yeah, I won that fight.
And that was a
And
great fight too.
yeah, it was good. It was good. And I do, and also I was passing through my personal life was a mess also. So I think all the things, and I was waiting UFC call me to say they're gonna change my opponent. Every time I have a fight schedule, I was already waiting. They changed the opponent. It's not UFC fault. The girls got hurt or doping. I had a case. I supposed to fight with a Brazilian Amanda
Rebus, yeah,
Rivas.
Amanda Rebus.
And she got on doping. The doping got her like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before the fight. And then they put me to fight against Tisha Torres. So Amanda Ribas, I did all my camping to fight against a grappler, and then they changed me to fight against Tisha Torres, like a striker.
Mm.
So like that makes me feel, but the fighters they always have to be ready for anything. I know, but yeah, Ronda Marcos, that fight, I wasn't there. Wasn't me there on the octagon. Uh, Actually, I don't know what happened that fight, and that's why after that I was like, I'm gonna retire. Maybe it's time to stop.
Really?
That's when I decided, yeah. So I stay all 2018, no fights, don't want to fight. I don't want to know about fight, but I start to do a mental coaching,
Huh.
and I start to train a lot to jiu-jitsu because I was like, I'm not gonna fight MMA more, so I'm gonna put my gi and I'm gonna train jiu-jitsu. And then I start to train jiu-jitsu every day, twice a day. God is good because my jiu-jitsu, boop, the level changed a lot because I stay 1 year training just jiu-jitsu, gi, jiu-jitsu 2000, 2 times a day. And I was working also with the mental coach was very good. So then I think this is a new Juliana Lima. You
Yeah.
see a person here.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I mean, it is. You glowing. I mean, you know what? For a woman that's had two training sessions today, you are glowing. And you know what? That's good. That's great. I mean, so you took a lot out of that. You took a lot from that. So I mean,
Yeah.
and a lot of fighters they don't come back. And you sitting here talking retirement. It almost looked like you hadn't aged in 7 years. I mean, you still look the same as you did 7 years ago. But
Yeah.
I guess it's not the look; it's how you feel, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, okay. Well, that's amazing. That's amazing how all this happened, and God is good. God is good.
Yeah,
I say that all the time. God is great, and you've been
yeah.
blessed. So, man, I can't wait to see you in this tournament. I can't wait.
I can't wait to be there.
Oh man. Okay. Let me now. You face some of the top talent in the world. Okay. You faced Torres. You faced, Nina Anzarov. You faced Jan Jacek. You faced Esparza, Aldrich. You faced Marcos. Okay. Do you think that facing that level, that high level of competition, does this give you an advantage in the competition in the tournament, or do you think that may serve to you as a disadvantage because you may think that these other girls may not be as skillful as the opponents that you faced?
Uh, I don't think like. Of course, I got a lot of experience, right? Fighting at UFC and against tough opponents. Because many people they say, but look her short dog. She's 9'5".
I
And
mean
people
nothing.
are saying about Caitlin Curry also, oh, she's 4'6", but they don't know who we fought, against who we fought. Because we see many people they have a great like 14-2, 10-0, but we don't know against who they fight. So I never think like I have more advantage. I never think I'm better than them, and I never think they are better than me also. I'm very humble on this things. I don't like to say I have more advantage because I have more experience. Because no, and also I don't think they are better than me also. You know. So the only thing is I'm trained every day. I train hard every day, and I'm sure they are training also hard. And the only thing I want is a good fight there. Put a show for the public.
Yes.
That's what you want. I'm relaxed. I don't have pressure anymore because before I used to have a lot of pressure. Like I have to win. If I don't win, what they gonna think about me? That pressure. I don't have pressure. I don't have to prove nothing for anybody because I fought on the biggest event. I fought against great fighters, and now I'm like relaxed. I just want to go there and have fun, put a show for everybody.
but see, that's the thing. That's the thing. See, I think you to me, you found your piece. Okay,
Yes,
you found
exactly.
your piece. You
Yes,
found your piece, and you look peaceful. You look like you're ready to go in and do some damage. You know what? I always look at people's records. And see, I'm a guy that watches a lot of fights. I watch a lot of fights, and I look at a person's record, and I'm like you. I look at who have they fought, and also too, what were they doing in the fights. See, people look at a thing and say, oh, well, they lost by unanimous decision. But wait a minute, what did they do good in the fight? Did they how many submission defenses did they get? Were they able to actually stand and strike with the person? Were they able to avoid a lot of damage? How was the defense? What kind of other techniques was the person doing in the fight? See, watching the fight will actually tell you what happened in the fight. So when I see people with huge amounts of losses, I'm like, that means nothing because this is MMA. You can get put
yeah,
to sleep at any time.
yes, yes. Everything can happen. Is 50% of chance for everybody. So we never know what's gonna happen. Never. Who imagined Amanda Nunes gonna knock out Cyborg?
Nobody, not even me.
Nobody.
Nobody. I'm a big Cyborg fan, and
Me too.
I'm
Me
I'm
too.
about to cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. God Almighty. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, 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 man. I was not picking Amanda Nunes to win. I didn't. I didn't. But you know
Everything
what?
can happen.
Anything can happen in MMA. Just like when Holly Holm knocked out Ronda Rousey. Hey, it happened.
Yes.
So if anything can happen in MMA, then you know. How you gonna
Uh
explain
oh.
this,
Wait a
Coach
minute.
Shelton
Wait
Harrison?
a
There
minute.
never been no
Hold on. I'm
comparison.
sorry.
You're live on the show. Sit back
Listen.
and have a listen. Sorry, y'all.
Respect, coach.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something is playing in the background. Hold on. It wasn't me. Hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, what is that? Something just played in the background. I don't know what happened. All right, that's my old tune. So yeah, but anyway, so I can see Juliana Lima winning this tournament, and man, might as well go ahead and say it now. Boom, there you
You
go.
know what? I can see the same thing.
God bless. Yes, yes, I can see the exact same thing. Okay, so in this tournament, I gotta ask you, and I don't know if you can. I don't know. I don't know. Who do you think is the toughest opponent for you in this tournament? Of the people you know, not the people you don't know. Hello?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Look, I think Mizuki and Danielle Taylor.
Okay. Mizuki
Yeah,
and Danielle Taylor. Okay,
yeah.
guys. You heard it. You heard it. Shannon Knapp. Come on. Those are the fights, Shannon Knapp. Those are big fights, Shannon. And speaking of Shannon Knapp, did you get to have a meeting with the great Shannon Knapp?
I didn't have like I didn't have the pleasure to meet her because I did one fight at Invicta and I didn't talk to her. But I know she's an amazing woman. And the best thing, like she think about her fighters like a human being. That she treats us like a human being. So she's a great woman. She's a great woman, and I'm very happy to fight on Invicta and represent her. So I can't wait to meet her.
Well, if you bump into Shannon Knapp, tell her that the coach said, I'm a big fan. That's all. Oh, and by the way, Juliana, what we're doing, you heard. Okay, I know what that sound was. It's somebody actually donated in what we call a super chat. And what people do is that when I interview or I come on live, people donate money. Well, for this particular thing, what we're doing is we want to put a logo on your uniform. That's right.
Oh, nice.
We want to put a logo on your uniform. Okay. So basically, that's what that was. And a friend of mine named Fanon International Boxing Talk. Okay. Big channel. He just donated $50. So, you know, yeah. So that's what we're doing. So when you see the interview, you'll see all this. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get a logo on you.
Nice. Okay. Send
So
me an email with your art and you put it there.
okay, and I've already thought ahead. I've worked it out, talked with Roger. So Roger pretty much told me. So yeah, okay. So yeah, Roger, I hope you're listening. See that, Roger? Okay. So okay, here's what I want to do. Okay, I want to have some fun. Okay, you explained the tournament. Let's do a little bit of Brazilian trivia. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And by the way, Brazil is my favorite country. Did you know that?
No, really.
No, I'm just saying that because you're here. But, but, hey, you know what? Okay, it'll be my favorite country for right now.
Okay,
Okay.
better.
Okay, all right. Who was the first Brazilian to win the first UFC fighter tournament? Male. He's a male.
Tournament was uh tournament. Vitor Belfort.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close. Nah, it was Royce Gracie.
Royce Grace, but I didn't know. Oh shit!
Oh man,
No.
I'm
I
gonna
was
s-
confused. Like he fought a tournament. Yeah, he fought a tournament.
I'm gonna send him an email and say that you didn't know this. Man, man, man. But I'm gonna tell you my favorite BJJ practitioner is Rickson Gracie. Like
Yeah,
I listen to his motivational speeches, and I listen to him in the morning on my way to work. I listen to him a lot. You know what he talks about. 'Cause this man's a BJJ master, but man, this man knows about life.
yeah, he
So
is.
I'm a Rickson Gracie fan. Okay, well listen, no problem, no problem, no problem. Trust me, the questions get easier. Believe me.
Come on, yes.
Okay.
Help me.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you on the next one. Okay. Who was the Brazilian that had the longest middleweight title reign? The Brazilian with the longest middleweight title reign.
Middleweight.
Now,
Anderson Silva.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. She got it. Hey,
Finally.
and all of you people in the comment section, I know you guys are trying to Google, okay? This woman is Googling nothing. That's how smart this she's intelligent, y'all. Look at this. You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got people trying to Google this stuff. Wow. Bunch of cheaters and losers in the comment section. I'm just playing. No, you're not. Don't believe that. Okay. All right. So now I want you to say, okay, so name a fighter who Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg fought. They both fought this person. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Wait. Amanda Nunes, Chris Cyborg. Oh my God.
I'll give you a hint.
No. She's blonde.
She's who? Bald?
Blonde. Her hair. Blonde hair.
Nah. Not
No,
quite. Not quite.
no.
I can tell you what her name start with.
Okay.
Starts with a S.
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 Oh my God.
S-H.
I'm horrible on this. I'm horrible.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll tell you what. She was with the Four Horsemen with Ronda Rousey.
What?
Uh-oh.
She
Okay.
fought against Ronda Rousey.
Nah. She was with the Four Horsemen. Okay. All right.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
I
She's
forgot her name.
she's a wrestler now in the WWE. She's now a wrestler.
Yeah, I know her, but I forgot her name.
All right. Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
They both fought
I
Shayna
forgot her name.
Baszler. Oh man! And look, you got the comment section. You got them. They're cheating, but they're trying to help you out. See, look, they're trying to help you out. Well, you can't see that, but you know
I can't see.
that's okay. That's okay. Oh, okay. Last two. This is an easy one. Okay, who was the first UFC win for fighter Juliana Lima?
First UFC, Nina Ansaroff.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay.
That was an easy one. Thank you.
That was an easy one. Okay. All right. Who did Jessica Andrade knock out completely for her title shot? So she earned the title shot, but she knocked out this person. Knocked her out cold too.
Oh my God, I know who is.
She's from Poland.
She. Oh, Johanna, right?
No, she didn't. She didn't.
No, Carolina, blah blah blah. I don't know say her name.
Yes, Juliana Lima. Man, you know your Brazilians. You know them. Wow. And to all the Brazilians watching this show, thank you.
Carolina.
The Polish princess Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Yes. Well, Juliana, I've thoroughly enjoyed this interview. But you know what? I never asked you this, and I'm gonna let you go here in a minute. I know you got stuff to do. Such as Oh yeah, you're a teacher as well. You teach.
I teach.
Yeah, you teach the arts. You teach jujitsu. Man.
And we die.
Oh man. So yeah, okay. You mind if I ask you some technical questions? You mind if I ask you some technical questions about Muay Thai? Because I've always wanted to know this. Okay, in Muay Thai, how do you protect your shins? When you're kicking somebody and they check the kick? Because, I've seen people badly injure their shins after, they get checked. How do you protect your shins?
In a fight?
Yeah, in a fight. Like, how do you protect? Like, you kick somebody and then they check it and then you hurt, you hurt,
Yeah, you just have to feel that pain. I don't check too much. I always take my leg out, you know. I like to take my leg out. I don't know if you understand me. Like,
Yeah, I understand.
yeah, 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 yeah. But fight, you always gonna hurt. So you have to check, and it's gonna hurt. But who is kicking gonna hurt more, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, them kicking you is gonna hurt a little bit
Yeah,
more.
who is checking is okay, but who is
Okay.
kicking hurts a lot. And you know because Anderson Silva, he broke his shin, right? With a
Yeah,
check.
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was nasty. I'm
yeah.
surprised. I'm surprised that man can walk again. Like like he
It
broke it. It was badly
was,
broken. Okay,
and many Muay Thai fighters broke his chin, the chin. Many Muay Thai fighters.
so is it true? Because I've seen some fighters that are chopping down trees. Like they're chopping down trees, kicking them.
Ah, this is the crazy people, you know. But they do it in Thailand. They do it a lot.
Really? I
But
mean, don't they have
I
shin?
never did that.
Yeah, you don't seem like you.
No.
Yeah, you seem like you smart. You seem like you real smart. So I can't really see you doing that. Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of all I wanted to know. I kind of always had those two questions about Muay Thai that nobody could really answer for me.
Yeah, in Thailand they used to do a lot. They used to kick the trees a lot. Like, yeah,
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Okay. I won't try kicking a tree. I won't try that.
yeah.
I mean, I used to box. I tried to kick. It did. Ah, man, those kicks hurt, man. I
I
got.
love kick.
I
Hey, I love kick.
So, what's your favorite kick?
Low kick
Uh,
and my left kick. I kick back. I'm telling you all my strategy. I can't do that.
oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
But
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like to kick. I use a lot my kicks. Everybody watch my fight, gonna see it. I use a lot my kicks. And sometimes, depending who I gonna fight against, I gonna who are gonna fight. I can't kick because they can't catch the kick and put me down. The wrestlers they love to do that, right?
yeah, that
But yeah, I love kick. I love kick.
okay. But see, if they try to catch your kick and take you down, you're also, BJJ. So see, you don't have to worry.
And now more than ever, my jiu-jitsu. Thanks Draculino. I want to say thanks to Draculino, my head coach, and for me, he's the best BJJ fighter and coach. In this world, he's the best. So I train with a legend.
Wow. Well, you know what? You train with a legend, but you're definitely gonna be in the Hall of Fame. This see, women's MMA is still new. The whole concept of women fighting in the octagon is new, but you're about to approach 10 wins, and that's incredibly hard to do as a female fighter. That's hard to do. Like that, there's not a lot of 10-win female fighters in MMA. It's not a lot. There's like a handful of y'all, and you're about to do that. So I mean, wow, that's great in your career, man. That's great.
2019 is the
10 win.
year.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be here celebrating. I'm gonna say, hey, she got those 10 wins, y'all. You better support Juliana Lima. You gotta support it.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Juliana, I really appreciated this, and I think everybody asked their questions too, because it's been a live stream. Yeah, and I think, let me see, did I miss any questions, guys? Okay, I'm checking. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, shout out to Fanon International Boxing that donated the $50, and of course, by the, we'll have all of it before it's time for you to even think about fighting anybody. Um, okay, yep, no questions. Okay, so anybody you want to thank, you want to go ahead and give some shout outs.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh, anybody you want to give some shout outs to, thank some people, shout them
Yeah,
out.
yeah, 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 yeah. Thanks to Roger. Thanks to Vinicius Draculino. Everybody from Gracie Barra, Texas. My coach Marcelo Irapuru and Omar, who helped me, and everybody is helping me with this camp. So thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity. And thanks everybody who is watching. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you too. Hey, and Juliana, one last thing. but you got to do it in Portuguese. I mean, you got to do it in Portuguese because if you say it in English, it's not Portuguese. I know it's gonna come out perfect. Okay,
One, what do you want me to say in Portuguese?
could you say, my name is Juliana Lima, and you're watching Coach Shelton Harrison?
Coach Show Harrison.
No, 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 Coach Shelton Harrison.
Coach.
Well, everybody gets it wrong, so don't worry about it. But if Juliana Lima messes it up, I'm not gonna care, cause
Meu nome é Juliana Lima e eu estou assistindo o melhor programa no YouTube. Valeu, galera.
all right, she got it the first try, y'all. She got it on the first try, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Juliana Lima. Thank you, Juliana,
Sorry
for all
about
your
my
time.
English. Thank you.
Your English was perfect. Come on.